So, Johnny, are we edging ever closer to a dollar central bank digital currency?
Well, interesting, there's now over $20 billion worth of stable coins in circulation. So these are digital assets that typically come in four formats. They're either backed by cash, i.e. dollars, yen, Swiss francs, pounds, backed by commodities, backed by cryptocurrencies, or they're non-collateralised or algorithmic or Seigniorage shares, as they're called on a technical basis. But the largest and accounting for 80% of these stablecoins is Tether, and that's capitalised at an incredible 15.5 billion. And the reason it's amazing is that they're still suffering ongoing investigation as to indeed whether Tether itself is backed 100% by US dollars. But it was interesting to see the US office of the Comptroller of the currency is now saying to their banks in the US, you can start holding assets for stablecoins. But there's been a huge expansion in the money supply in America as the government's tried to shield its economy from the ravages of COVID-19. And this has it resulted in printing huge amounts of money. $3.87 trillion worth of cash is now sloshing around the US economy, which your Wall Street Journal has recently said central banks are getting closer to issuing its own digital currency. If they do, the dollar might face real competition as the world's most dominant currency. That should be of concern to the US government. But such headlines and constant innovation seen in the fintech sector hasn't gone unnoticed by the Fed. And in their August statement this year, they said the Federal Reserve is active in conducting research and experimentation related to distributed ledger technology and the potential use case of digital currencies. Given the dollar's important role, it's essential that the Fed remain on the frontier of research and policy development regarding central bank digital currencies. Expect to see more US institutions and regulators taking a more positive stance towards digital currencies, digital assets, as they play catch up with European proposals and actually what the Chinese are already doing.